folks, I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Mafex Tetsujin-28 Go, aka Gigantor, aka, you know, whatever they call them in your country too. Gigantor, boys and girls, we got a really cool looking robo here, classic, one of the first of the super robots. I guess this is, you know, he's kind of like a granddaddy type of mech to the super robots in a way. And I like him. I always liked him. I liked his design for a long time. And when Mafex said, and I have a few, you know, prior to this, you saw one recently, the X Plus, the Christmas colored one. I also have the SOC, which I've never reviewed, and it's still in the box. Maybe I should take it out. I also have another Metacom one. You know, this is Mafex from Metacom, but this is like an older one. You'll get to see it a little bit later if you didn't see my X Plus review. Anywho, Mafex. I have a love-hate relationship with Mafex because they do a lot of great characters, and the designs are great, and what they do is great. However, the execution a lot of times is not. And I almost always, there's a few exceptions, almost always feel like the figure was not worth it, you know? So, without any further ado, let's get to this review. Articulation on Gigantor. I'm going to start down here, because this is a big talking point right now. The feet move around on ball joints. Very nice. The knees are double jointed. Now this one, oh, it's staying up right now. I guess we'll have, oh, that one, see? The knees are very weak. And that is because the feet have a ton of die cast in them. They are super, you can feel that they're super heavy, and they just did not make the knees strong enough. That is a big problem, and, you know, they should have just made these ratcheted. They really did. Should have. Legs can turn all the way around, can kick a little bit backwards, so it is what it is. Swivel at, I'm not used to going upward. Swivel at the waist there. Up here, these things float around. It's a little bit annoying, but it is for you to be able to move his shoulders a little better. But it's kind of annoying looking, and annoying feeling. So these, if you notice, can slide back and forth, which is pretty cool. I do dig that. So some interesting shoulder, but these things still do get in the way. I don't know, this is bad. We're going to talk about it. Swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbow. Feels weird, but it works good. Swivel at the wrist, and is there a hinge? Or is it just, oh no, they're ball jointed wrists. Final piece of articulation, nothing on the back here, is the head, and they did it really cool because you can't see anything. Can turn all the way around, which is nice, a little spin. And then it can slide back and forth and walk like an Egyptian. That is cool. I really like that. That is my favorite point of articulation here, is on the head, the way they did it. So I like that a lot. That is pretty cool. Knee joints are no good, though. And quick addendum to the articulation on 2 points, actually. At the, oh, that came out. At the elbow here, that goes in and out. That's pretty cool. And then the same thing here. It's like a drop-down joint at the thighs, and the knees do that as well. So that's cool. I mean, it's still loose, but that's pretty cool. Taking a look at this Tetsujin in full, looks pretty good. Head sculpt is very nice, I gotta say. I do like it. See, the eyes are painted well. I believe, yeah, I believe those are translucent eyes, and then the circles are painted above it, which is cool. It provides a cool look. It's kind of like a yellowish green. That's very nice. The nose is nice and pointy. The little cap here is really well done. As you can see, the plastic's got like this pearlescence to it, and that adds to the overall look of this guy. Nice metallic feel. His whole helmet looks great. So that's cool. Moving down here. Very nicely done. All these rivets look good. I do dig that. You got green here. I like that they made it like a separate piece of plastic instead of paint. That gives it a very cool feel. Do dig it. And then you got his jetpack back here. Nice, like kind of a dark gray. And then you see like the gunmetal gray in there. That looks pretty cool. A red sash here. It's kind of a lightish red. It's pretty good though. You got these things, which again, I don't know why they are floating pieces. It's just annoying. Like they just should have stuck these to the sides. That's a bit of a bummer. It's a lot of a bummer actually. I like the joints. Oh, this is turned around here. I like how the joints look. This little cap that they made for it, kind of coily. Very well done. These fists look good. The little gauntlets here look good. Little bracelets with the gold balls on them. The legs are looking cool. Again, that's happening and that's not good. But this coily, covering over the knees is actually really well done. And then the bottoms look fine, and then the feet, the die-cast, pure die-cast feet look cool. And, you know, you can see this is, again, it's more on the pinkish side. I don't know how well that's coming off on the camera, but looking at it in real life, you can see that that's more of a pink. Metacom toy on the bottom, nothing else going on. But looks-wise, for sure, this guy is pretty good. Proportions are actually very nice for a Tetsujin. Yeah, Tetsujin, I like it. Very, very cool. For accessories, you get a nice amount of hands here. You get some grippy, not grippy, but like, I don't know, claw-y type hands. A little more open, and then some more karate chopping hands. I haven't tried to take any of these off, so let's give it a test run here. See how easy it is. Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. Is that supposed to be like that? No. So, wow. Huh? That whole... I'm glad I did that. The whole... Did you even see that? You guys even see that? Was that on camera? I was too shocked that the whole inside of the hand came off. Of that one. There you go. Wow. That's quality right there. Hands go on easy though. Taking it out, does that part come out? No, looks like the glue was a little messed up on that one. Let's see this side. Oh, looks like it's gonna come out again. Wow. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother. But those need some glue in them. That's crazy. That is really, really weird. You can see the seam lines coming up in spots on this like little padding on top of it, on the top of his hand. That's not good. The sculpt on the hands are okay. But that's another point against this figure. Oof. And we also get some rocket boosting effect parts. They're okay, sculpted good. Really hard plastic on this one. I do think that's, it feels like more quality, I have to say. Really nice looking. You see that it has like an interior looking piece, and then the outside is a little bit different. So let's check this out. Let's see if we have any problems here. I'm guessing we would just put this in the middle hole there, and it won't come out. It won't fit in at all. So I'm gonna have to check that out right now. Okay, so, honestly, there was nothing to do but really jab it in. Like, you had to... Okay, so my camera ran out of space where, you missed a good part where I tried to take this out, and, the whole inside came out again. So, great. Amazing, amazing stuff here. It's gonna do it again on this side. Look, 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 watch it. Oh, it didn't, thankfully. It wanted to, but yeah, that hole got bigger once I put this in there. Look how much bigger that hole is. Just rewind it. That's crazy. So this is kind of stuck in there. I'm gonna have to get like something to pry it out. That's not fantastic. Mafex, you are not fantastic. I don't... I've dealt with enough figures to know that. Like, it's insane. Like, every figure I've had problems with. Yeah. And I try to stay away from the superhero stuff completely. So maybe that superhero line is great because reviewers seem to think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. But judging from the other stuff in their line, Alien, Eva 01, this guy, what else have I gotten? Boba Fett. Boba Fett's okay. He has some problems, but that's probably the best of the bunch that I have. Those for sure all have a mess of problems. For your size comparisons, here's the Mafex Gigantor with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection, including the other Gigantors in my collection, the X+, the other Metacom, Mafex is part of Metacom, and the Soul of Chogokin, Tetsujin-28 Go, which I actually busted out of its prison just to do this review. He might stay out. He might be... A review might be coming. It might. We gotta see. It probably will. It should. Anywho, there you go. And my final thoughts. Man, this thing is pricey and disappointing. It looks good. Let's say that. It looks really good. I have to say, and we just saw all of these Gigantors in my collection together. This is my favorite one looks-wise. I'll say that without any shadow of a doubt. I think it looks awesome. I think it really represents the character very, very well. So I do dig it in those terms. But there's looseness about it. You know, there's quality control issues, whether it's with the hands or the effect parts. And then you have the weird things with the shoulder pads not being in at all. I just don't like that at all. I think that's a poor choice. There's things about it I do like, though. Like, I do like that the feet are die-cast. I think that's awesome. That was a nice surprise. I didn't expect that. I love how the head moves, and generally, I think the articulation is pretty good for this figure. So, on a deal, I'd say get it. It's nowhere near as bad as their Alien Big Chap. That was like one of the worst figures ever. And it's much better than their Eva 01. So as far as this more sci-fi part of Mafex goes, I think this one is, you know, it's okay. Because it looks really great. So I'll leave it at that. You guys make your own judgment. I've presented all the aspects of this in its entirety, and you guys could judge from there. Alright, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.